So funny. All right, Teamdbz. Me and Nick are doing some brotherly time over here. Everybody else is over there, and David just left. Anyway, we're gonna do his update for his heroes.
This is a new build I'm trying.
Yeah, we changed a little bit of stuff, and he's gonna try it. He's gonna show it, and we're gonna see what y'all think. And it seems to be working, so let's do it.
All right, the deck still plays the obligatory 3 Alias and the 1 Stratos. It's the basic hero engine. Almost all hero decks cannot play without this base 4, and then it goes off from wherever from there. I do still play the Crusader and the Chevelle. Both these cards are still amazing because of the Gemini Spark. It also gives me access to Shining and Nova Master in the main. Both are 1900s also. The Beast Kings are still there. They're just amazing. Out of playtesting, I've seen that a lot of decks cannot get over Beast King once it's hit by Skill Drain.
Absolutely.
It's almost impossible. The only way you can get over it is lancing it, which still, it's a 2200 after lance because its effect's negated already. So it's effective, it goes to 3000 automatically. They lance it, goes to 22. It's still a hard card to get over, like most normal summons still can't get over 22. The 2 Thunder Kings, these are a card I'm actually thinking about siding and playing something else.
Like?
Other spell support, other battle traps, anything else. Like I'm thinking about siding these. I realized that this does hurt a little bit, but at the same time it does plus me because my opponent, in a game with Aaron, we actually got to a point that he actually had to scoop because all he had was searches in his hand, and he actually couldn't do anything.
It was bad.
You actually cheated that last game. I had a Ryo and you Dark Soul affected.
Huh?
You Dark Soul affected when I had a Ryo.
It wasn't Skill Drain on the field?
No.
I'm pretty sure it was.
You killed it. It was the next turn, remember? Because I torrential that turn, and then you said Dark Soul.
I thought, alright, whatever.
And if you still play the Honest, this is also another card that's on the verge of actually being taken out. Just for the fact that I draw this a lot of times, and it's the only monster in my hand. And Aaron's over there munching on my pizza. I brought pizza for everyone, like I said. I buy pizza just for the lulz. But yeah. This is the card I'm really thinking about taking out. It's on the verge of being taken out just because I've drawn this and no monsters, and I've drawn monsters and never see this. And then I potted relevant into it, I'm just like, this is fucking relevant. The spells, still playing 3 Gemini Sparks. This card's amazing. With the 5 Geminis, I hit this card a lot. There's some times that I wish I played 2, but the 3 in other games is just amazing. It's a really good sideboard out card. I do still play 3 Miracle Fusion. This card has to be at 3. I played this at 2 for a night, and it was horrible. I never saw it. I really never saw this card at 2. At 3, I opened it double in hand, but it's still amazing because I have them.
Yeah.
The 2 obligatory e-calls that we get to run. This card's amazing. I opened a game against my friend David when we were over at our locals earlier. I opened e-call, Rhoda, torrential, Skill Drain, Huge Revolution is over. That's my 6.
Wow.
E-call, Rhoda, hit. Chevalier, Alias, Stratos, normal Stratos, get Alias, set 3, pass. He goes Heavy Storm, Huge Revolution. My turn, Alias, just spamming after that. Flip Skill Drain, it stopped his whole play in the next turn because I flipped Skill Drain, he's like, oh, there's my Venus for the turn.
Yep.
For the one-offs, 2 new additions is Forbidden Lance and MST. The MST in the main has actually been really good. I'm really thinking about going up to a second of this and taking out this, and then vice versa, because this is really good in playtesting.
So basically you just don't like having one of, you want to run 2 of each.
I don't know which way I want to go. I like both of them equally, but the fact of there was a time when me and Aaron were playing that I drew this, and he had nothing on the field, and I actually held this. This was my bluff that I had set the whole game, and I didn't show you. Because I didn't want to. It felt so bad. Like, I'd have rather have been a Forbidden Lance, so many times. And then there's times that I draw into a Forbidden Lance and he has like 3 set cards, and I just want to MST one off to try to get off the warning and stuff. I actually might try to include another copy of each of these in my build before we go to regionals. If not,
somehow
it'll probably just be a one of each.
We'll figure it out.
It's still amazing. The other one of is Book, Dark Hole. I've also that in Spanish. Heavy Storm. Oh yeah, another new addition was 1 Pot Duality. I'm trying to start at 1.
You took one out for
the Forbidden Lance, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, it was for the MSC.
Oh, okay.
The Forbidden Lance was taken out.
How's it working with 1, dude?
At 1, it's the fact that I don't see it enough, but when I do see it, it does help, but at the same time, it does neg me a lot because I just don't see it when I need it.
Yeah.
I see it at the worst times, or I see it at the best times, which still is the worst time. So there's no good time to see a Pot Duality unless it's turn 0. Dark Hole, Rhoda, and a Super Poly. The one Super Poly is still amazing. I actually did think about going to 2 and just taking out potability in general. I actually might try that, but it all depends. I like the potability. It works good.
You don't really special that much. Like you usually just like okay, call normal.
Stratos.
Exactly. You don't special, so it's like pot.
Set
All right.
3 pass.
Yeah, you do that a lot. So I'm like.
That's what I'm really thinking about. I actually just might take out Super Poly, play the second one, and make inside my Super Polys.
All right. I don't like that idea, but continue.
To traps, I played the 2Teamdbz still. This card's still amazing. It hurts so many decks because I can hit their boss monsters out. 2 Torrentials. Aaron actually rage quit over this card because I stopped this whole combo with this.
Oh yeah.
He got to the end of his combo and I just flipped Torrential and he's like, well, fuck.
No, it was not the end of the combo. It was the second.
It was in the middle.
It was right when I was getting
it was at the
Barkion,
end,
and it was just like
end of
no.
the combo, but at the same time the beginning.
Whatever, man. I couldn't get my
2 Dark
Barkion.
Bribes.
1 second. Pause for the cause.
Yes, they are sexy.
Those are super. Oh, you can't even tell really because we're in the freaking shadows of the store. 1 second. We're gonna admire these super bribes. Look at that.
I ended up picking up one today from our friend Jet, and then I got the other one from Aaron.
Jet. We're gonna be putting his deck up to do the yellow Jet. That guy. Anyway, he's got a really amazing build. Check it out later.
Yeah, and then I got the other one from Aaron because at Teamdbz, we always help our friends out.
Yeah, man. We just give each other shit for no reason.
But yeah, the 2 Dark Bribes. They're really good because they help me keep cards I don't want pinpointed. Like if I have to even if I like set a Miracle Fusion and I just do not want them to hit it, because like against Dark Worlds a lot, I will set my Miracle Fusions because I don't want them to be card destruction or Morphin Jar.
Yeah.
They do play MST sometimes, so it's fact if they try to MST one, I can just Dark Bribe it, save it, and it's murking my goddamn pizza again. I do play 2 Skill Drains. This card's still amazing. This card hurts every deck. Even Aaron realized that today.
Yep. I couldn't get over Beast King.
It's not even the fact of Beast King, it was the fact of you could have got over Beast King because of Fulchral into Partial into Colossal Flutter, but then Colossal Flutter was only a 28 because of Skill Drain.
Yep. Like I had Grand Soil, and I was like, oh shit, okay, I have 5 engraved. But then even if I specialed that out, I couldn't get its effect to get my tuner out, so I could not do anything. It was
in any way,
fucked.
get over 3,000, and he just lost that game. Like, this card hurts a lot of other decks. Like played against Agents, this card is devastating to him because Christia just loses all effects. Hyperion just becomes a 27. That even with Agents cannot get over Beast King.
Yep.
Because Gachi loses effect, drops back down, drops Hyperion and Christia back down to 27 and 28 respectively, and. I mean,
there's really not
amazing.
a deck that can get over Beast King
other
under
than
Skill
other
Drain.
Beast Kings.
Yeah, literally.
Heroes
like,
can get over Beast King because of Gemini Sparks. And then the one-offs is...
over that's around.
1 Hero Blast now.
He dropped down to 1. All right.
I dropped down to 1 for the Forbidden Lance because I do like the coverage Forbidden Lance gives me. While this does give me some coverage over hitting stuff like normal summon Torais, normal summon Rabbits, attempting to hit Wind-Up Rabbits because I still do get my card added back to my hand because I do technically target. The first effect is adding it to your hand and then destroy.
Yeah.
So you do still get to add it to your hand as long as there's a target on the board.
Yeah.
Then once I try to destroy Rabbit, he just vanishes and I still get my effect.
Okay, cool.
But it's the fact that this card's really good.
That's better than Spark. Spark.
I really thought about taking this out respectively for a bottomless and then siding this because I have no way to actually get something off the board and keep it off other than Torrential, which can be Starlight Road. Even though bottomless can, if they go Rabbit, Cabazos, I go bottomless. If this is like turn 2 and they already have the Starlight Road set, they can just Starlight Road it. But it's the fact that this card does not hit anything over 1900. Like if they go, let's say with Aaron Grand Soil, I can't negate Grand Soil. It's horrible. 1 Starlight Road, I did replace the Huge Revolution for Starlight Road. Wow, magic.
Them niggas laughing.
I replaced it for Huge Revolution because I do like the body this gives me. Huge Revolution in no way pluses me. It does banish the card. So like if we have Magician or Faith in the format, Huge Revolution would be amazing, but we don't. Because like banish Heavy Storm, you don't get it back with Magician or Faith.
Yeah.
Or banish Darkhold, you don't get
Why are
it
you
back
talking
with
about traditional shit? Alright, that's fine.
because they actually really thought about bringing her back to this format.
Really? Why?
And then Solemn Judgment and Mirror Force, both great amazing cards. I actually thought about cutting Solemn Judgment too.
Okay, well, to the extra deck. We're at 10 minutes, so.
Alright, yeah, the extra deck's pretty basic still. Triple Shining, I run a lot of lights. Double Absolute Zero,
To the side?
Super Poly inside, Double Nova Master because it's amazing. One Great Tornado, 1 Scared Owl, 1 Gaia. The one of Elemental Heroes just for Super Poly.
Yep.
2 Scared Owls.
2 Excaliburs, Excaliburs?
Whatever.
Alright.
2 Excaliburs. 1 Utopia, 1 Gaia, and 1 Gemini, and 1 Stardust. I cut the Blade Armor Ninja for the Stardust because I never go into Blade Armor Ninja on an actual turn that's relevant. I actually have to... I usually neg myself to go Blade Armor Ninja just for a, I guess, kind of relevant plus. Like, usually it's like Monster Reborn, Stratos, get a plus off that. Normal Alias, I try to avoid the warning, then Blade Armor Ninja, try to avoid the warning. It's not like Stratos, Bubble Man, set all cards, special, flippy call, bubbles, flip Rhoda, bubble. It's not a combo that I can actually do every game. It's a really long, drawn-out process that I have to go through that can be stopped just off 1 card.
Yep.
Like, they could just Solemn Warning my Monster Born, I'm just like, alright, I'm sitting on a Stratos, you're good. Or, I'm sitting on an Alias in hand, you're good. Go ahead. Oh, you ran over Alias? Alright, you got this.
So, yeah. Alright, that's the deck. It's updated. Let us know what y'all think. Check out the old video if y'all want to see what we're talking about from the difference. Yep. Check out other videos. Let us know what y'all think. Comment, like it if you liked it, subscribe, and so we can check out y'all's videos. And yeah, here we go.
Until next time, man.
Yeah, bro.